What's up, everybody? It's Matt Clark at the new Matt Clark. How are you all today? I'm doing just great. Long day at work. But you know what? Great day other than that. I actually had some laughs at work today, which is good, which is super rare. There's a couple dudes that I work with that are a little sensitive, and they're always uptight and they bring down the crew. But whatever, let's not talk about that. I was asked about provincial, my first time in provincial, because I did a video the other day about my first time in federal. I don't really have any first time in provincial moment that's like grand, spectacular moment, but I will talk about what you do on your first day in provincial. So, when you're coming into a provincial jail, you're going to walk in, you're going to be approached. The first thing that's going to happen is you're going to be approached. Guys are going to ask you if you've done time before and to go read the rules. Usually somewhere on the range, there's a rule sheet. It'll tell you what the range expects out of you. If you have any respect for the range, just read it. Even if you know the rules, once you're an established person, these things won't be asked of you. But if nobody knows you, it's going to be asked of you. So just do it. Don't worry about the confrontation. It's not a disrespect. Everybody does it. So that's important. Number 2, don't be so uptight. You're going to be asked questions about yourself, about your charges, all kinds of deep personal questions that you're not going to want to answer. But even if you don't want to answer it, don't be rude. Do not be rude, because that can backfire very quickly. Now, I've seen it where a range goes 180 on somebody within 5 minutes because of their attitude. So be careful, because honestly, people talk about how dangerous the federal system is, but to me, the provincial system is more dangerous because it is more sporadic and spontaneous. Shit can just pop off in a second. So you need to be careful. So I'm going to speak a little bit about this. In Lindsay, when you come in, guys are going to tell you to go read the range rules. Second thing you need to do is go take a shower. Before you do anything else, get in line for the shower. Do not touch the phone. If you touch the phone before you have a shower, this is not good. This could lead to physical violence. So go wait in line for the shower. Why the hell wouldn't you want to? Anyways, if you've gone through the holding cell and the court all day and you don't want to shower, you're a dirtbag. Bottom line. And you probably are going to have issues because of that. Number 3 thing you need to realize, in a provincial prison, you need to clean up after yourself. There are cleaners, there are people that go around and take care of the range, the weight bags, all this stuff. You must clean up after yourself. If you're going to use weight bags, say for instance, put them back, don't drop them when you're done your set. Take care of them, respect them. If not, it'll get handled quickly. I guarantee it. The provincial system is not a joke, man. And, for instance, I was in Lindsay and I watched this guy come in, okay? He was approached right away, jump in the shower, and right away it gets defensive. Which it really makes no sense. I know it seems like they're accosting you, but they got to make sure that the people that come to live with them, and me at the time included, that this person isn't going to F with the chi of the range. Because I'm telling you, the success of a range is all about energy. And if somebody comes in there, one person can come in there, flip that energy, and change the whole dynamics of the range. I've seen it happen lots of times. And some ranges will stick together and feel out that energy and get rid of it. So that can be a dangerous situation. But anyways, the man started cutting attitude right away. Then they asked him what he was in for. And he's being vague with his answers. He's making himself look suspicious for no reason, just because he wants to be defensive. And guess what happened? He got cooked. He got stomped out, booted. I literally had to jump in, boom, and cover him. Because they weren't going to hit me, because these are guys I knew. And I felt that bad as he's being stomped to a pulp in the back of the range. For what? Because he wanted to show people that he's a tough guy on his first day of prison. The only way that you're going to get any stripes from acting hard the first day of prison is if somebody walks up to you, questions you, and you smash his face First thing you do, no hesitation, and you cook that. Then you might earn some stripes. But any other sideways left-handed move isn't going to work. Number 4, you do not bounce off ranges. I understand that you'll see guys that are on the range, guys that are in the system for a long time, they'll bounce off ranges so they can go be with their homies or whatever. But believe me, the guards know what's going on with those guys. If you are not a known dude and you try to bounce off a range, you could kill your reputation. I'm telling you, if you're bouncing for any reason other than you're scared for your life, you know, to each their own. And me personally, a lot of guys will sit back and say, I ain't bouncing. I don't care if there's 25 guys with foot-long shanks. I'm riding it out. That's not how it works, man. You live to fight another day, and I don't care what you say. If people are coming to murder you, and you can't defend it, you out. Don't act like you're not. If you haven't been in that situation, you can't speak on it. This is not a joke. People think, oh yeah, it's a game. I can just ride it out. Nah, man, that's not how it works. When people come to cook you in jail, they come to cook you. There's no discussion. There's 1-2 mans running up in your spot and lacing you up. And that's how it works. There's no discussion about it. There's no reasoning. Once you're a target, you're a target. So you have to be smart. Use your noggin. Number 5. Don't flush the toilet after lights out. Big deal. Don't make excess noise after lights out. And the most important thing, if you plan on coming back, when you go to court in the morning, do not let your door slam or do not flush the toilet. Because if you do, you will return from court to a hot one. I can almost guarantee it. Somebody will walk up and give you a dirty slap right across your face. And you know why? Because you disrespected the whole range by not being considerate. And that's the way things go. This is a different kind of rules. You know, there's no discussion. I've been in provincial jails, for instance, when I was in Maplehurst, there were signs on the range that said, if you leave soap suds in this sink, there will be a half-price deal on Whoppers. 2-for-1 Whoppers. And a Whopper is a defas or a slap. So this is something you need to think about. Provincial jail is not a joke. The only people I've seen personally murdered in jail were in provincial. So when you go to prison, it doesn't matter if you're there on driving tickets, if you're there for not paying child support or break and enter or murder or any of those things. It doesn't matter. Because once you're inside that jail, all that stuff is irrelevant. You're just another man like the next. It doesn't matter if you're on a simple fraud under 500 charge. You're going in with the murderers, man. That's just how it goes. And if you can't survive, that's your issue. The guards aren't worried about it. Believe me, they have people come through there by the thousand. They don't give a shit about anybody. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to protect you. You need to protect you, and you need to use this, because this is the only thing that's going to get you out of there safely. And this is real talk. Anybody who tells you differently is lying to you. You're not walking in there and owning nothing. The only way that you could walk in there and maybe be a big dog is if you're stacked up, if you know what I'm saying, if you're suitcased up. But still, the likelihood, unless you're a total like bad boy or a well-known guy, chances are people are coming for that, man. I've seen guys stick shampoo bottles up guys' butts and give them enemas to get their packages. Shit like that is greaseball, and I'm telling you, it'll happen. If you are going into a provincial jail with some, and you don't know anybody, you keep that to yourself, man. I'm telling you, that could be a very dangerous thing for you to tell people that. And that's just the way it is. And other than that, man, if you're in a provincial jail for the first time, all the common sense is the best. You know, don't hang out on the bug bench. Not the way to go, man. You do not want to be known as a bug. So get up, walk, work out, do push-ups. Don't waste your time. Don't act like a waste man. Being a waste man isn't going to get you anywhere. If you're in jail, take advantage of your time and at least, at the minimum, work out. Because if you don't, you're just wasting your time. You must gain something out of that time in order for it not to be a total loss of life. Go to school, finish high school, take college courses. We're in Canada, baby. We get bursaries. You know what I'm saying? They give us courses when we're in prison. They won't give you any rehabilitation, but they'll give you school. And work out. Turn yourself into a machine. That's the only way to live, man. Earn your respect. Live a certain way, people will respect you. Talk a certain way, people will respect you. And your word will carry weight. It doesn't matter about being a budman. It's about being solid. And a lot of people think, like I said before, that being solid is just not being a snitch. And there's more to it than that. It's about having integrity and being a man of your word. You know, at the end of the day, that's all you got as a convict, especially a convict who's just starting out, going through it. You don't have nothing on the street. All you got is your word, man. And I'm telling you, as long as you keep that tight and you keep it real, people will respect you and you will be safe. Other than that, man, just keep your head up. Stand up for yourself always. Don't let nobody punk you out. One out. Peace, love, one and only, the new Matt Clark. Like and subscribe, please.